Merry Christmas. And I'm going to try really hard to get through this without coughing. So it'll be really short, probably, even though it now allows me to record much longer videos. Um, I just wanted to thank everybody that has been supporting my series this year. Adding the podcast has been an amazing expansion of the subject that I can cover because I've got help, and the people that have been contributing are just absolutely so generous and knowledgeable, and I couldn't do this without that kind of help. And yeah, so I probably should have written something down so that I didn't have to fumble through it. But it's getting sick. Like, I mean, I've still got a cough, and I'm still like stuffy, kind of. Most of the voice thing is from coughing so much, um, but it's. I mean, it's going on like 2 weeks, and it's just like a terrible cold and it really set me back. So like now I've still got like 20 plus episodes to finish, and I need to finish them before we start the 1944 series. And so it's like, what the hell? But I'll get through them. I've got one queued up that I got to listen to before I can publish it, and then I've got another one that is almost done that I'll finish tomorrow because it's almost 6:30, and I gotta work tomorrow. But I'll I will work on. I'll finish the one that I've got almost done, and then get mostly through another episode tomorrow, and see what else I can get done by the weekend. And it is a long weekend, so I've got that too. Um, Next weekend's a long weekend as well. But yeah, I'll get through it. Everybody that did contribute will get in the mail. It's late because I got sick and I missed the mailing window, for Christmas. But everybody that contributed will get a handwritten thank you, and I also I made Why We Fight 1943 Christmas ornaments, and so everybody will get one of those as well. And some of the folks that contributed multiple episodes will get also a Mother of Tanks coin, because I am, although I work for the Air Force at the moment, I am from within the Army culture, and coins are a thing, and I think that it's a nice way to show appreciation. So, yeah. So I didn't want to ruin the surprise, but it's going to be late anyway, and so that's what I sent out. I believe I got everybody's addresses. If I forgot anybody, it was not intentional. But because I went through like the list of who contributed, and some people didn't get back to me, and so that's another thing. I went through the list of like all the episodes and the recordings that are still not edited yet. But yeah, next year what I'll do is create the ornament. Because I'm big on Christmas. I don't know if you can tell. Big on Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. It's my favorite season. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably try to make that an annual thing and create Mother of Tanks / whatever the history series podcast, or whatever, ornaments. So like a theme every year, and I'll try to make more next year so that I can offer them to other people, if anybody wants one. And yeah, I don't know. I'm exhausted and I gotta work tomorrow, so I'm kind of like, but it's okay. What else? Yeah, so I'm hoping I'm losing my train of thought. I'm hoping to finish these episodes in the next 2 weeks. It's a lot of episodes. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I can try. I will try. I've got 4 days next weekend, right? So Friday through Monday that I can use, and I can probably get, if I focus on the shorter ones, I could probably get 6 to 8 of them done. So that would be huge. That would be a good chunk of it. But if the problem is like the longer episodes, I mean, if I've got like 3 hours of recording, it's probably going to take me like a day and a half to 3 days, up to 3 days possibly to edit it. It depends on how long the finished episode is and how off track we got. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I also go through and like I need to like stop looking at my screen because like I keep getting messages and they pop up at the top and I'm like, oh, what's that? Because it's Christmas, right? I keep what was I saying? I forget, literally forgot because of that message. Anyway, yeah, so some of the episodes are really long and they take me a long time. What I try to do is I try to edit out like if you can hear like an air conditioner running in the background or something else, and I try to go through and mute all the quiet sections so that you don't hear that running in the background the whole episode. And if you hear like audible breathing, like I mean, I don't know if that bothers other people. I hear it on other podcasts and it bothers me. It's like if you've got a chance, like I can't edit it out here in the video, but if you have a chance to edit it out of like an audio podcast, why don't you? So like I try to make the finished product something that's very listenable, even if even if it takes you 2 or 3 days to get through it, because I want to be able to enjoy listening to it if I listen to my own. So I cut out like long pauses. I try to reduce the use of like or anything like that. I try to reduce those anywhere I possibly can. If I can't cut it out because it's connected to like other words with like kind of like how the French have the liaison. So like if they connect the words to something else, then it's hard to edit that out. But anyway, I put a lot of effort into editing, which is why it takes me so long. But I'm still putting out a shit ton of episodes. I apologize because I try not to swear too much in the stuff that I release. But I put out a lot of episodes. The 88th episode is queued up. I just got to listen to it. 89th is almost done. And I've got like 4 others that I'd like to get out before Friday, like by Thursday night, because if I can edit these shorter ones and get them out, but I also don't want to just like release them willy-nilly in like no sensible order. And I thought I had like 19 episodes left, and then I realized that I still had 6 for the Pacific Theater that I got to do. And that's okay. I'm going to get through them. It's going to happen. And I had wanted to get my Battle of Ortona episode out, like this last week of December. But I want that one to be the end of the series. And so it's going to be late, and that sucks. It sucks because I would have loved to have been able to keep pace, but I have absolutely no impulse control, and I allowed myself to get like 110, 112, maybe 114 episodes. I can't remember the count. But yeah, I allowed myself to get this many episodes, and yeah. So next year I've got a different plan. Next year I'm not planning for 24 episodes. I'm planning for many more. I've got 8 or 9 episodes for the Coast Guard that are lined up that they want to do. I'd like to increase the Navy episodes. I'm trying to get the Marine Corps Museum and the Marine contributions to be like 1 to 2 episodes a month. So possibly 20 to 24 episodes next year. And then I've still got a ton of Ground Forces episodes all year. We've got special emphasis on things like Anzio. You can tell when I've said this many times, right? Special emphasis on Anzio, the battles of Monte Cassino. I want to continue Italy throughout the year because it's important. It's important that we don't lose sight of that. We've also got Operation Market Garden. We've got Operation Dragoon, which a lot of people don't focus on. Operation Market Garden I also want to cover with emphasis, and then the Battle of the Bulge is going to have its own special limited series that's a little bit different than the rest of the series. Anyway, happy Christmas.